Mental health awareness for our student athletes is paramount. The game is as safe as it's ever been, but we've got to continue to work towards making it safer.
Student athletes were supposed to be seen as these really healthy, strong individuals, and just because we're a student athlete doesn't mean that we can't battle with our inner demons.
You're always taught to just be tough and to be strong and to fight through it. But it's important to recognize that mental health often is outside of our control.
Tanner Mangum, the true freshman from Eagle, Idaho, in his first college game.
Barring a penalty, the last play of the game. Three-man rush. Mangum, all kinds of time. Steps into the throw, in the wind, down to the goal line, and caught! Touchdown, BYU! And Tanner Mangum is a Cougar legend after one game in a BYU uniform.
Boise with a lot of pressure again. On the run, throws a dangerous throw, but the receiver's open. 30-yard line, it'll be a BYU touchdown. How about that? Well, he's done it again. Just put him in a desperate situation, and apparently Tanner Mangum can handle it.
I've always been a little bit of an anxious personality. I've always been a little bit worried about making sure everyone is happy, making sure everyone's okay, or making sure that everything's going to work out. But then about 2 years ago, kind of spring of 2016, is when I really started to kind of spiral out of control. That anxiety was becoming much more crippling. It became something that I really struggled to deal with.
I think 18 to 21-year-old is such a transition period. The trials of leaving home for the first time, sometimes being miles and miles away, finding your purpose as a young person, there's a lot of pressure that goes with that.
Depression and anxiety, that's something that every person goes through, whether how long it lasts or how often it occurs. Everyone goes through it. I myself, I get depressed at times. I get sad, especially when you're in college and it's like, we just lost this game and I didn't play as good as I should have. People don't even realize, like, that's a sign, that's a form of depression, because you're worrying about the past.
I kind of wanted to stop feeling, and I wanted to stop worrying about everything, so I kind of just shut down. I didn't want to go out, I didn't want to hang out with my friends or my family. It just became very unlike myself, and I knew something was up, but I just thought I'd get through it. I'll be fine. I can do it by myself. I don't need anyone's help.
As coaches, I don't think we can do enough of saying, hey guys, if you're having issues, there's help, there's people you can talk to. The frustration that you're feeling, share it with other people. It's so important for them to know there's so many outlets for them to help them.
My mom, in a conversation with me, she just admitted that she could tell something was wrong and that I wasn't myself. And she suggested, why not go talk to someone about it and go see a counselor or a therapist, just to kind of work through things and express these things that you're feeling and try and get some help. I realized it can't hurt, and why not? And I realized that I couldn't do it on my own. I'd been trying to do it all year on my own, but I was struggling still. And so that decision to go in and see a counselor and see a therapist was huge, because immediately being able to learn more about those emotions that I was dealing with and how to cope with them just helped me instantly. I started taking antidepressants and going through therapy sessions that helped me understand my anxiety, helped me understand my depression and how to cope with it. And those next 6 months, I just felt a huge difference and was able to get control of it and deal with it and cope with it healthily, as opposed to bottling everything up.
As an athlete, you almost feel like you're Superman, that you're invincible, that you're bulletproof. Nothing hurts you, and that's not true. It's okay to say, hey, I need help.
feeling that difference was just empowering. And it was a relief to kind of get back to being my normal self. And I think the more that we can feel comfortable with talking about it, the better off we are. We can help eliminate the stigma that surrounds mental health. It's more common than we think. It's something that you can deal with and get through and still be very successful at whatever you choose to do in life.